Feeling cruisy? Why not leave the planning, travelling and even dining decisions to someone else and focus on the holidaying? From luxury river cruises to ocean liners and expedition adventures, the limits to your cruising experience are boundless. We've bundled everything you need to know about how to seize the day.
Hi, my name is Blake. I am the cruise expert here at Flight Centre Marketing.
My name is Craig and I work for Norwegian Cruise Line. When you're planning a cruise in Europe, it's really important that you narrow down the destinations that you really want to see, because there is such a plethora of itineraries, such a plethora of ships out there that you really can't just go, that's the one that's going to work for me. Look at the areas you really want to see, look at the cities, look at the countries, maybe the cultures of what you want to see, and then make your decision from there. It's going to be a much more gratifying experience for you if you're going to the places you want to see, as opposed to an itinerary that maybe starts in a city that you love, finishes in another city you want, but it's not showing you anything else that you want to do. So there is so many options out there. It's really a great opportunity to find exactly what you want.
The best way to see Europe is by cruising, in my opinion. From Mediterranean cruising to the river cruises of Europe, it's hassle-free. You unpack once, fall asleep in one city, but then wake up in another.
So going to Europe and UK is one of those places where cruising really is at home. It really is. You've got the benefit of a lot of countries, and even breaking that down, a lot of ports in really close proximity to each other. So it's really easy to get between those ports. And the bonus is you do most of your traveling at night. So you're not getting up and getting on a coach and moving on from day to day and having to pack and so forth. You get onto the ship on the first day, you unpack, you pack up to leave on the second last day or the last day. So there's a lot of benefits in that. You're not constantly moving around between the countries, between the cities in Europe. The UK is one that surprises a lot of people. People don't think about cruising in the UK very much. But when you think about it again from a movement point of view, if you're getting up and doing car hire, you're doing a coach tour, you're having to pack and unpack and everything on daily or every second day. Whereas a cruise can take you around the UK to England, Scotland, Ireland and so forth, Wales, and then it's an easy package. It's really, really simple. It's not like you're moving around constantly via car and paying tolls and everything like that. Europe is the same thing. Europe is a wonderful destination, and when you think about two of the most beautiful spots in Europe are actually the Baltic and the Mediterranean, and they're bodies of water. So if you're going to see those places, why not see them from the sea?
Cruising is actually one of the safest industries we have at the moment with COVID-19. And since July 2020, we've had 8 million passengers cruise worldwide.
I think a lot has been made about cruising and how safe it is as we re-emerge from COVID. And one thing you can definitely say is that the cruise lines as a whole, not just NCL, but all of the cruise lines, have put a tremendous amount of work into making it safer to sail. And we're seeing the results of that already, with cruising having recommenced for most cruise lines in June and July 2021, and some even before that. The protocols they're putting in place, for example, vaccination rates, things like when you're on board, do you need to wear masks or do you not need to wear masks? Now, a lot of that is tied in with local rules and so forth. Food handling is very different. So while we still may have buffets on board, we don't allow people to serve themselves. As far as medical facilities go, I think all the cruise lines have upgraded their medical facilities. Certainly we at NCL have. So we've got larger clinics, more staff. We have COVID testing kits. We have now dedicated isolation wings across every ship. So if someone needs to be isolated for any reason, it's not being done in their cabin, it's done in a proper isolation wing.
Fun fact, you're actually more likely to catch COVID on land than you are on a cruise ship. If I was to book a cruise right now to Europe, I would probably book the brand new itinerary from Norwegian Cruise Line, which is from Lisbon to Rome on board their brand new ship, the Viva.
Norwegian Viva is a game changer. It really is, both for us as a brand, as for NCL as a brand, but also from the cruise industry. It's the second of our Prima class ships. These are a brand new class that we've got. The first one, Norwegian Prima, is launching in August this year, and Viva will start operating in June 2023. They're bigger ships, not in the massive size ships, the superliners, but if you had a ship that's this size physically, and we have other ships which are that size, They normally take around about the 4,000 passenger mark. These ones take 3,215 passengers. So there's a lot more space for people. There's a lot more outdoor deck space. In fact, more deck space than any other new built cruise ship around at the moment. The cabins are up to 50% larger, and they have full bathrooms. And if you've done a cruise before and know the size of the bathrooms, this is a real game changer once again. Facilities on board are incredible. We've got a new concept for us in a food hall at the aft of the ship on deck 8. So it's only 50 feet above the water. It's an upscale food hall with some incredible facilities to sit and eat and to watch the ship sail away, because you're looking at the aft of the ship, of course. Just around the corner from the food hall, there's 2 infinity pools, so you can sit in a pool, look out over the ocean, again only 50 feet above the water. And it really is just a game changer for us as far as what we're offering to our customers. Service levels will be high. We've got nearly a 2-to-1 passenger to crew ratio. So that means service levels will be really high, and some incredible facilities like a 3-level go-kart track, which is 420 metres long. We've got Galaxy Pavilion, which is our virtual reality centre, and the shows and the theatre is again technologically unbelievable, with where the seating can slide underneath itself at the end of the show, and you've got a Vegas-style nightclub. So the technology on board these ships is incredible, as well as the space. The food offerings are going to be amazing. It just is a fantastic option for people wanting to cruise in Europe, Northern Europe, and the other places those ships are going to be cruising.